I broadcast it. I'm broadcasting. Yeah, I sent it, bro. Duh. Let me know when you're in there. Just waiting on night. Well, it's JC, you can watch the broadcast. Waiting on the opponent. We got us a crowd there. I done sent you one, bro. Come on. I'm already in here. Well, it's good. Come on in here. All right, I'm already in here. You can get in the one I just sent. Oh gosh. Oh, you got the moose track. I like that homemade vanilla or strawberry swirl. Oh yeah, moose tracks. Yep. There he is. My opponent has entered. Why you say that? Oh, so Jason, you up in here too? Oh snap! We got two people. Dang, JC. Yeah, you the judge. You the blunt judge, man. The blunt judge.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Mahomes now on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pick.
He got 93 overall.
Starting very nicely. First down. Mahomes now on first down. Got a man open. It's the Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Mike's playing that Peyton Manning offense.
The pickup on the pitch and catch.
And we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
He's joined. So bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Blue 45, blue 45.
The first carry now for Ricky Williams. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Green 90.
On it with Williams. Down right around the 25. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Here we go now. Green 90.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll get it up the middle, and it's a touchdown. A great effort there, punching it in from a yard away. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because
he is most.
How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Gold now out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
I don't know how this game gonna turn out. I'm just gonna play. Night. Nah, I did not expect 5 wide after rip.
Detroit!
Young on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Strahan in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic.
Yeah, it's payback for real. Because you paid for your team.
How about him never giving up on it and pursuing it?
I had to throw a shot.
To throw on 2nd
it's payback
down,
when you pay for your team.
forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And that one results in 35 yards. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The All-Pro safety Eric
James
Berry
Brown
in on the stop.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
Good! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Second down, Young. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
You said Marcus Peters, man.
Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man. And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way. From the gun, Steve Young.
Oh, dang it.
It's incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just
yeah,
enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't
he
a fumble,
whipped
really.
It. He hit it with the whip and the nay-nay.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Detroit!
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best
Acrobat.
But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
Yeah. So from the 36,
where's our tight end?
1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Young. And that is on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
A 2nd down throw for Young. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
You ready to watch the movie to get pissed off?
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one was incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 50.
Again, it's Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful.
My kicker won't make it.
That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
Young to throw on 4th. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
No, he overthrew him.
There as his guys will get the football back. The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
No,
you mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what
I
they
don't
are,
care.
figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The quick slant,
dang
good
quick
for a
slants,
first
boy.
down, a gain of 12.
Night.
Remain here in the first half.
Real quick second, split it up the whole game, man.
After this, Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for
I mean,
6
quick.
here
All
to
you
start
doing
the
is
ball
quick
game.
slants and power.
Now Williams running left. And
That's what you're
this one
running.
Up to about the 38.
That's what
It's a
you're running.
pickup
Or
of third.
toss.
It'll
Yeah,
bring up
that's what
second
you're running.
down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Well,
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
I can't get no.
Now Williams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
I left it.
Finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Black 58 round. Black 58 round. Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Left. Slow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. His throw at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Gold is able to put it through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Gold now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right?
I can't do nothing, man.
More hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. The second down throw for Steve Young, incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on him all game long.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Again, it's Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency.
Bigboi610's. It's my game tag.
And run off a bunch more plays.
It's a picture of me, glasses, bald head.
On second down, Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play, Young to Moss. 49 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is...
It won't let me. It won't let me. Yeah.
Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Here's Steve Young. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. Young with it, third and goal.
Ah, dang it!
It's intercepted. Back for Bobby Wagner. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
There we go now. 390.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. John Randall able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fielded at the 33. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. To this point, the results
that was third down when that happened.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Man.
Ball pops out.
Souped up players, mother freaker.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Young. He dumps it off to Barkley. It's an 8-yard pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Detroit!
Young on 3rd and 2 to Barkley on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Young now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Blue Lightning. Blue Lightning.
They'll throw again. Young throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. It'll be Young again. It's a screen to Ricky Williams. And he gets it down to the 32. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And open, it's Moss complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down. Young will lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. To the air once more, Young. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but...
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ricky Williams, a 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be
Oh, that's me. That's my me unplugging my mic.
4-yard line. The Madden legends heading back onto the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school.
No,
here.
it's my mic.
Let's
It's
get
me
back
pulling
to
my
the
mic out.
basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage.
Because you were sounding like a robot. That's why I was pulling my mic out.
Eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? And everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Ricky Williams with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th. Zerline now for the PAT.
All right. No, go ahead, bro. I'll pause it.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead
Yeah,
is now
back,
14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden legends. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. You got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And they'll run it here. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Only reason I done it for a second because he done it to me.
Kuechly. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right?
I put it on normal.
I put it on continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
He gave up so quick. Oh, you don't give up too quick. I didn't give up. So you beat me 10-0.
On second down, Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now whistles blow here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. On third down, here's Williams. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And Zerline's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Out now come the Legends. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited
time. You see how better his teammates is mine, bro?
To keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
Young here to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
Hey, man.
And some room to work.
Oh, he's about to run it back. Oh, he's 56. I picked 6. I picked 6.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Now for the all-critical extra point.
Hey, that was crazy. I see that like, oh, man. I like Deion gone, bro.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores
I like Deion's goal.
If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving
like, damn, Deion, somebody grab his ass, damn.
The ball gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This fielded at the 2.
He's playing. It's not like he's playing around
really. 24-yard line. The Madden Legends offense trotting out again, except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. And a nice gain of 21 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, and it's intercepted. picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Wayne Lewis. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Young to throw it.
Damn, I just threw a pick too, damn.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is,
I mean, I done beat Nike 3 times in a row, so
desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down.
I was going to catch touchdown. I wasn't going to win by no field goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. They will find Winslow on the left side complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down. And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation. I think there's one that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL.
I don't know who hit me like that, but he better not do it again.
We just saw there some linebackers that can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines. And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there.
Oh, man.
A 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's
I thought I caught it, bro. That's why I got excited.
Play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here is Young. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. And I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
The Madden legends heading back.
This game was crazy. It's wrecking my nerves.
This offense, they went for it on 4th.
This game is wrecking my nerves.
In their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
Hey, man, he got a good team, bro. I mean, I only can do what I can, man.
That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Man, I know he
yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd
He paid
down.
him. You know, why you take it up? He know he don't grind nothing. Mike don't grind nothing.
On third down.
Knight don't grind nothing.
No gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. And this is caught off the deflection.
He caught it. He caught it, man. Dang.
But it pays off with a first down.
Wow, bro.
Just knock it down.
Yeah, instead for the offense, lucky pop in the air, they get it.
Yeah, now they end up with a first down. Who would have thought that was going to happen?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a pitch out to Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, that's the CPU. That would be.
Now here's Mahomes. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. And on the ground they go with a running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And they'll go on the ground. After a gain of 5,
oh, what? Field goal.
About a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was.
Oh, come on with this. Man. I will not play you no more.
And it bangs off the left upright.
And hey, that's what you get, bro. That's what you get.
Here in overtime. So possible disaster there. It's an empty possession, and there's no worse time to have an empty possession than the first drive of overtime.
Yeah, and remember the situation now, Brandon. It's sudden death from here on out. You can bet he's begging for a chance to redeem himself. But the question now is, will that chance ever come?
He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
You got to remember.
I'm kicking the field goal now since he want to be gay and do that.
Magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
It nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Dangerous throw over the middle, of course. If that's picked, they're already in field goal range to win it.
A lot of hands are in that area. Okay, let's face it. Ball could go
off. Asshole.
Hands, pads, whatever gets popped up in the air. The old tip drill. And if they come down with it, they could potentially be in field goal range and win the game right there.
Steps away to his
left. Damn it.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. Young looks to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Marcus Peters. Well, just a minute ago, you said mistakes get magnified, especially here in overtime, and that turnover there could cost him the ball game.
And not many teams commit turnovers in overtime and come back and win. It's almost never happened.
I can't help it. His team is good, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
The good old toss play, and this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side, but the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers. They have to do a great job of blocking downfield, otherwise that play can be spilled in the backfield. In this case, everyone handled their responsibilities, and they picked up really nice yardage.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. Know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks.
It's 4:44 here. It's 4:44, I'm at.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
Dang it, I was right there. I was right there.
And he goes down, but not before getting this
You gonna really kick it,
25.
Mike?
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Y'all gonna have to stay. I mean, you gonna kick a field goal? I will not. Man, you will.
This to win it in overtime. And play is stopped here.
You gonna kick a field goal for real?
It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT.
I don't care, bro. Go ahead and kick the field goal. Do it.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould.
Really, man, this is BS, bro. Knight, I'm done with you, bro.
The kick is good.
I'm done with you, Knight. I would not play you again, bro. You know what? I would not play you again, bro. I'm done. I would not play you again. I promise.
And we always pay lip service.
That's some BS, bro.
How important it is to play defense.
Yeah, but still, that's some BS. Man, I would not play you again. So don't ask me.
But in this case, they got the ball back.
No, that's some bullshit.
Gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking.
That's some bullshit, dude. I would not play you again, bro.
Think about your snapper, your holder.
I promise.
A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job.
I could easily kick the field goal and win the game, but I wouldn't score by a touchdown.
So for Charles
That's some
Davis.
bullshit. No, I'm not. No, it ain't gonna be no next time. I'm not playing them again. It's not gonna be a next time. It's not gonna be a next time. I'm not playing you again. It don't matter. You ain't gotta say nothing. I'm not playing you again. It won't be a next time.